Hey there, Chris. How you doing? Just getting going here. My laptop is not cooperating. 1 second. Okay, we're up and running. So, hey everybody, this is Kevin with Kevin's Card Collecting and More. And today, Sunday afternoon, we're going to open up some mail. I want to show off a couple things that I found at the card show yesterday. And I've got one more pack of 2018 Series 2 in search for the hunt, the Bats Down Acuna. We're going to hunt for it. Hey there, Kendall. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know, Chris. You keep telling me that. Yeah, Kendall. That's kind of the big news right now. Everyone's talking about it. Very, very sad. I'll talk about that a little bit here in a little bit while. Hey, hobbyist, how you doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Yep, that's what they were reporting there, Kendall. I heard about that. Very, very, very tragic. Very sad. But you know, like I've been talking about in my previous messages, none of us are promised tomorrow. You know, take a man there in the prime of his life, for all intents and purposes, healthy. And he had no idea this morning would be his last morning. And that's a lesson we can all learn from, actually, in that we just never know what today or tomorrow is going to bring us. So we need to make things right today. We need to do what we have to do today, because if we postpone and procrastinate things, it may be too late. So, but still, very, very tragic story. Prayers for his family, what they're going to be going through here in a short while. It's going to be rough. Hey Dave, how you doing? My parents are paying me way too little to clean the car. At least you're getting paid to clean the car. I had to do chores for free when I was your age. I'm doing good, Dave. I'm doing real good. Today I'm hoping to open up some mail that came in yesterday. I got a package from PapaJay. And this is actually from a buy-in break that I bought last week. And then I also got a surprise package from Bobbi Catalano. So I'm anxious to see what she sent. I have a couple items that I wanted to show off. I went to a card show yesterday with a good friend of mine and picked up some treasures. And I'll share those with you all here in a little while. And last but not least, I've got one pack left of the 2018 Series 2. So this will be my personal last attempt at finding that Bats Down Acuna. Highly likely that I won't get it, but still I hope we find some good cards in here. Something worth sleeving up and putting in my PC. So that'll be fun. So, yeah, I'm not going to... It's 10 after 2 my time. I'm not going to wait for too many people to get on. People will kind of trickle in as they log in here. But I appreciate everyone who jumped in when they did. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and open up some of the mail. And then I want to show off what I got at the show. And then we'll follow up with the grand finale of hopefully getting a Bats Down Acuna. That's the plan. So let's go ahead and get into it. In addition to... I'm going to set this aside for 1 second, because in addition to opening PapaJay's cards, I bought into a 2018 Optic box. So kind of in honor of that, since I already know what's in here, I do have an unopened pack that will crack open here right at the end of his package. So maybe we'll pull some more fire out of this one. So getting right into it here, let me get my scissors out. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dave. I just saw that. Un momento, senor. Okay, Dave, you're all set. Alrighty. So now apparently PapaJay has a variety of sizes of pink bubble envelopes. This is the larger version. I usually get the smaller pink bubblers. They make these things pretty strong. Oops, sorry. Bumped the camera there. All right, so let's did it again. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, a whole lot of cards in there. All right, envelope is empty. So looks like there's some extra stuff. Well, no, those are the good hits. So we'll open those later. So let's open up first and see what all I got in the base collection here. Okay, so again, this came from 2018 Panini Optics. Donruss products. So let's see what we got here. I got another thing I want to point out too is PapaJay goes out of his way to penny sleeve every single card, like not just the hits, not the more important guys, but all the cards get taken care of. So that is really awesome. So there we go. Now this could have been considered a hit, honestly. A Clint Frazier, a rookie card. J.P. Crawford with the Phillies. Nick Williams with the Phillies. Andrew Benintendi. There you go, Dave. Shout out to our Red Sox fans. Andrew Benintendi. Hey, Chris Bryant. I just started piecing him in recent weeks. I don't want to jinx it, but there's trade talks that he may possibly come out to Arizona. So in anticipation of that, I hope he does, because I've already started collecting his cards, so that's pretty cool. Marcell Ozuna of the Cardinals. Chris Sale of the Red Sox. Chipper Jones of the Braves. There's a little throwback player. Steven Strasburg of the Nationals. Jordan Montgomery. Mike Trout. There we go. Never hurts to get a Mike Trout card. Kyle Hendricks of Chicago. Yu Darvish. I'm looking over my peripheral, and I don't want to have a clue what Chris and Dave are talking about. I'm afraid to know what they're talking about, but I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Chris Archer. Ryan Sandberg, another throwback card. Mookie Betts. And Yadier Molina of the Cardinals. So actually, those cards were all very, very good players. You could call any one of those hits, with or without the top loaders. You guys, see what Donald started with that Matt Noakes box? He had no idea what he was starting up, did he? That's funny. Hey, Kendall gives a shout out to Chipper there. That's pretty good. Jose Abreu of the White Sox. Another Clint Frazier. Very nice. Ahmed Rosario. I like how it doesn't say he was with New York. It says he's with Queens. Dustin Pedroia with Boston. We got Yohan Moncada. Dallas Keuchel. Trevor Story. Giancarlo Stanton. Nomar Mazara. Zach Greinke, back when he was still with the D-backs. That's a pretty cool card there. Austin Hayes with the Orioles. Rhys Hoskins with the Phillies. I guess that'd be a rookie card. It says Premier Rookie on it. All-Stars card, Carlos Correa with the Astros. Ronald Guzman with the Rangers. And Ryan McCann with the Colorado Rockies. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Are you really, Chris? You're gonna do it? Oh, I bet you Donald would wear one. Donald's got a whole variety of T-shirts he's got. So, and some of them are custom made too, I think. He's got his favorite players on one of them. We may have to remind him of the backstory, but I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Oh, hey, Dave, I appreciate that, man. That's good to know. You know, Dave, I deliberately turned the comments off for that video series just to avoid any hate or negativity that may come in on the comments. I don't do it for myself. I do it for your all's benefit and the viewers. And so I don't put comments. But because of that, I don't ever get the good feedback either. So just that little mention you made right there makes me feel good. It kind of re-inspires me to do it, because not knowing how people are receiving them, it makes me wonder if I should continue doing it. So I really appreciate you mentioning that, Dave. That means a lot to me. Okay, Chris, I'll go back and check out those links that you posted. Yeah, Dave, it only made sense. I just didn't want to, invite trouble, if that makes sense. So I see you get it. That's awesome. I got Chancisco. And also, Dave, if you noticed, it's been a couple weeks now, but I started another little series called Bible 101. It's more of a tutorial, not a devotion, but kind of like a basics, very, very basic introductory video. I invite you to check that out if you haven't seen it already. Okay, Dave. Well, hey, it's for all people, believers, non-believers. I hope it does something for you. So if it helps you out, that's awesome. Gary Sanchez, Francisco Mejia with the Indians. He's actually now with the Padres. Oops. Ryan McMahon with the Colorado Rockies. Ken Griffey Jr., shout out to Donald. He'd appreciate that card. Miggy Cabrera. Luis Severino. J.D. Martinez with the Red Sox. Former D-back, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he played with the D-backs for a while. Michael Conforto with the Mets. Daniel Murphy with the Nationals. Anthony Rizzo with the Cubs. Freddie Freeman with the Braves. Shout out to SSP if he's watching. And Joe Morgan, there's a throwback card to the Reds. Matt Olson with the Athletics. D. Gordon, another shout out to Donald for his Mariners. Josh Bell with Pittsburgh. And Justin Turner with LA, the Red Menace. All right, so those are the, quote, non-hits of the buy-in. However, those are all hits in my opinion, but these are the ones that really deemed extra special attention. And he went ahead and top-loaded it for me. But this is Victor Robles with the Nationals, rated rookie. Rafael Devers with the Red Sox, premier rookie card. Ozzy Albies, premier rookie. Gleyber Torres, rated rookie. And another Ozzy Albies. This is the original rated rookie card. So 5 phenomenal cards there, actually, amongst a plethora of other good cards. All right, Dave. Hey, Dave, while you're there, I don't know if your Target sells the hot corner boxes, but I just saw a video, I think it was last night or the night before. Eric Jabs, he went to Target, and they've already released the 2020 hot corner boxes at his Target. So I don't know if it's made it out across the country, how far each way, but that might be worth looking into, just for what it's worth. So, but we'll catch you later, Dave. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Donald, how you doing? Good to see you. Donald, I'm going through a box break that I bought into with PapaJay last week. And in fact, let me see if I can find that card for you, Donald. Well, there's a D. Gordon, but not too far back here. There it is. I gave you a shout out there, Donald, for your Ken Griffey Jr. cards. This is out of 2018 Donruss Optics. Hey, Peds, how you doing? Hobbyist, I assume you're talking about what Chris and Dave were discussing. So anyway, because these came from 2018 Optic, I did find a pack of 2018s. There's only 4 cards in the pack, but I figured this would be a great time to open it up in conjunction with what I got from PapaJay. So let's rip into this and see what we get. Oh, okay, you're talking about the hot corner boxes. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest with you, Eric wasn't too pleased, and I don't blame him. You spend $15 for him. Now, I do kind of like the fact that he was getting 2 autographs per box as opposed to 1 auto and 1 relic, because the relics, especially in the hot corner boxes, were pretty cheap. So I guess it's improved by adding just, the extra autograph. But then your autograph cards are no-namers anyway, so even if the no-namer autos are worth, even if they were worth $5 a piece, which they're not, but if they were, that's only $10 worth of autos, and you're definitely not getting $5 worth of other cards in those packs. So for now, I'm not yet convinced that they're worth it, but if I do see them just as a novelty, I'll probably get them and open them up and enjoy them. So that being said, hey, Bobby's with us. Hey, Bobby, don't run off, Bobby. I got something in the mail yesterday, Bobby. You might know something a little about this. I'm going to open this up next, Bobby, so just hang in there and get to see what you sent there. So anyway, these are only 4 cards, but we'll see what we get here. Okay, we got a Kenley Jansen with the Dodgers. Ryan Brown of the Brewers. I love the look of these cards. Even the no-namers, the not so famous players, being on a good-looking card makes them all worth the while. Jason, I'm not ignoring you. I said hi to you earlier. Did you say something I missed? Let me go back. Oh, Rafi? The Rafael Devers? How's your scrapbook coming along? Okay, Chris. We'll talk to you later, bud. I'm not sure who Jason is talking to. I don't have a scrapbook, so I'm not sure if that's just somebody else or not.
Check his video. Jason. That's what he said.
Oh, you made your first video and Oh, okay, Jason. I see that now. Thank you for letting me know. I did not know you had posted one. Let me make a note of that. I will definitely check it out. Cool. That's awesome, Jason. I appreciate that, man. It's always good to get new folks in here with new videos and new content. All right. Ryan Braun, I think I already showed that. Our pink. Ooh, we got a Freddie Freeman pink border. Freddie Freeman with Atlanta. That's a really nice card, actually. In fact, I'm going to set that aside and sleeve it up. And then finally, a Greg Allen with the Indians. Greg Allen with the Indians. So let me grab a sleeve real quick for Mr. Freeman. The hobbyists. It's always great to see new hands. Yeah, we all kind of know each other by our hands, don't we? That's kind of weird, but true in a way. I would say the most noticeable or recognizable hands in the business. Well, it's not technically his hands, but it's his forearms. But PapaJay, when he's got that full sleeve tattoo going up his left forearm there, it'd be pretty easy to pick him out of a crowd. So there, I'm going to add Mr. Freeman's pink border card to my stack of hits there. So there we have it. Those are our cards from PapaJay. Very nice. Thank you, PapaJay. That was actually a tremendous box of cards I got. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I bought 2 boxes of cards. So those cards came from 2 boxes, actually. All right. Oh, SSP's with us. Good to see you. Hey, yeah, SSP, I'm sure you'd appreciate that that Freeman card. Seeing as though we were just speaking about him yesterday, as a matter of fact. That's funny. All right, so the next thing I want to do, let me set these bags out of the way, is get to Bobbi. I hope Bobbi's still here. I didn't see her say goodbye, so I assume she's still with us. But I'm anxious to see what old Bobbi grabbed and threw it in the bag for us here. Yep, there she is. She's saying hi. Hey, Pilly Mama, how you doing? Yep, Bobbi, she's eagerly awaiting to see. Ooh, I see a box of cards. I love the, actually, you know what? Bobbi, I love these boxes that you use for cards. They are like perfect, absolutely perfect size. And I appreciate you using the blue tape too, because blue tape peels so much better than Scotch tape. What is this? Is this a note? Or just a cover? This is pretty thick painter's tape, I gotta admit, Bobbi. I'm used to the thinner stuff. This is like heavy duty painter's tape. But that's good. This is good. You know, I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna turn it over. I don't know, is this a note? I'm gonna take this offline for a second. It is a note. All right. Oh, I can read this online. It says, "Hey Kevin, hope all is well. I finally got some, hopefully all, my Diamondbacks together for you." I appreciate that, Bobbi. "Hopefully you needed a few of them. Thanks for being awesome. Love, Bobbi." Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much, Bobbi. Oh, you know what, Bobbi? I need to give you a little more attention here. Seeing as though you are our Gypsy Queen, there's my Bobbi Catalano Gypsy Queen card. And she's a good sport. She allows us to make up cards for her. I felt like masking tape to me. Yeah. Make him work. Yeah, I had to really work at those. Crayon boxes from Walmart. Yeah, I've seen them, and they're ideal. I need to grab some. Give me 1 second. I'm slowly behind the scenes peeling the tape off the note so as not to tear the note up. So give me 1 second. All right. That is like massive tape. But we got it. Cool. All right, so let's see what's awaiting us here. Ooh, I got an original numbered card, on-card auto for Bobbi. That is cool. So I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna. I don't want to get rid of this card, Bobbi. I love this one. So I'm gonna set it up next to yours, if you don't mind. But there it is. Numbered 7 out of 20, Bobbi Catalano. And let's see what she says about herself. Bobbi Catalano, Tampa Bay Rays. Her position is she is a chat greeter, which she does a very good job of, by the way. Cheshire, Massachusetts. YouTube member of the FOC since 2018 and the sports card community since 2019. Currently one of the chat's most chattiest greeters. All right, well, let's see if you can maintain that reputation here, Bobbi. Keep the chats coming. You know what? I'm going to grab a top loader for that one right now while it's fresh on my mind. That is too cool. So there we go. Now it's kind of creepy. I feel like you're staring at me opening your cards. That's funny. All right. Sorry, I can't keep up with sleeves. Oh, no, that's okay. Let's see. I love these boxes, by the way. I think I've already mentioned that, but it's true. All right, so let's see who we got here. Some D-backs. All right, Adam Jones. D-backs. Oh, Paul Goldschmidt. My #1 PC guy right there. In fact, I'm going to set that one aside. Patrick Corbin. Very cool. Oh, Gonzo. I don't have this card. I've never even seen this card. That is too cool. Thank you so much for that one. Bob Brenly, the coach. All right. In fact, if anybody, probably not anybody here watches him because I'm the only D-backs fan really, but he is the on-air broadcaster during live games in the TV booth. So I see and hear Bob every game. That is really nice. Ooh, Brandon Webb. Brandon Webb Gold Cup card. I actually have a very nice memento with his autograph on it. Old Brandon Webb. Very cool. Another Brandon Allen. Rookie card. David Holmberg. Rubby, that name, Rubby De La Rosa. I bet he got teased a lot. Daniel Descalso. 20, is that 17? Yep, 2017 card. Hey, David Peralta. I've got a very nice collection of his cards as well. This will fit in nicely with that. Oh, she tells me here, Brad Box. I like her little notes that go with the cards. This is cute. Brad Boxberger was one of my faves on the Rays. Good to know. I didn't know he was a Ray. Now I do know. That's cool. Taiwan Walker. Shout out to Donald, actually. He came from the Mariners prior to coming to San Diego, Arizona. Hey, Steve. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so wrapped up in these cards from Bobbi, I missed a lot of the chat. Give me 1 second to go back and get caught up. Michael's with us. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. Chat greeter with the Royal Wave. Yes. Hey, George. How you doing? George is with us. Yeah, George. I hear you. Yeah, today is definitely a sad day in the sports community. Bobby, put the creepy Bobby away. No, Bobby. That's there forever. Look at this. Bobby, look. It's like you're looking into a mirror. Stare at the camera, Bobby. That's cute. That's awesome. Kevin, what's the haul? Yeah, Steve, these are cards that Bobbi Catalano sent me. A little care package. What else? Sorry, I'm getting service. Hey, Donald. Okay, Carter's kids talking to Bobby. Okay. Hey, Funkin's in the house too. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Getting back out of here. Sorry I got kind of fell behind, guys. I'm one of those that struggles to chew gum and walk at the same time. Yeah, Taiwan Walker. Oh, another Goldie. I appreciate the fact that she put this one in a sleeve. That's the kind of respect that Mr. Goldschmidt deserves. And Jake Lamb. Oh, man, he looks young, so young there. I PC him as well, so I'll stick him in my Jake Lamb collection. And here's another one of her notes. I love this. Souza Jr. was one of my favorite Rays. Okay, so he came from Tampa Bay as well. I did not know that. Plus, it's on an 83 throwback card. That's really cool. That is a really cool card. All right. Jack Rainhammer. Rookie card. Another Paul Goldschmidt. Man. And another Lamb. Look at this, guys. Well, I'm not sure if I've got either of these two, actually. Future Stars card. Zach Greinke. Back in the day. And Goldie. Another Goldie. This is awesome. Diamondbacks team card. That's cool. I've never seen that card before either. Yasmani Tomas, Future Stars card. Carson Kelly, catcher for the D-backs. I love it when Carson catches for Merrill Kelly, the pitcher, because then you've got the Kelly batter. You've got Kelly pitching to Kelly. And I just always like that dynamic. Oh, here's an old 2002 Brian Anderson laying down a bunt. David DeLucci. Man, these names go way back. Craig Ansman. First year card. Dan Herron. Another Paul Goldschmidt. This is awesome. Set him back there. Gerardo Parra. Very cool. And another Goldschmidt. You cannot have enough Goldschmidt in your life. Just telling you. Oh no, Bobby, no way. You know, Bobby, I don't know what month. Did you say what month you started collecting? No, you just said 20. I started my collecting in the end of August, 1st of September of 2019. So I've only been doing this for 4 or 5 months, Bobby. And yeah, I don't have nearly the number of cards that I would like to have, obviously. I'm just getting back into it. The only cards I had before August of 19 was my 1980s cards from when I was a kid that I, grew up and collected when I was a younger kid, but nothing since then. So this is all new to me. Robbie Ray with the D-backs. Nick Ahmed, very cool. I've grown to like Nick as well. If you guys saw one of my earlier videos, I had a mystery bat surprise. I ordered a baseball bat from the Arizona Diamondbacks Foundation, and you donate so much money and they send you an autographed bat. You just don't know which player's autograph's going to be on it. And it just so happened I got a Nick Ahmed bat. So if you've not seen the video, I'm sorry, I just spoiled the surprise, but it's still worth going back and watch anyway. It's a beautiful bat. In fact, I need to set that aside too. Chris Owings. Zach Greinke. Yoshihisa Hirano. Say that 5 times fast. Ildemaro Vargas. David Peralta. Looking forward to him coming back this season. We lost him halfway through the year last year due to injuries, but he should be back this year strong and good to go. Hey, Jose's in the house. Good to see you. Long time no see. Okay, you started less than a year ago as well. Yep. Zach Greinke. Alex Avila. Ketel Marte from Venezuela. He and Eduardo Escobar are 2 of my favorite players on the team currently. They're both Venezuelan, but super nice guys, and they've got a lot of talent on the field. Archie Bradley, sporting the beard. Another Nick Ahmed card. Very cool. Another Nick Ahmed card. on the old Heritage series. Zach Godley. Another Archie Bradley. Ildemaro Vargas. Another Nick Ahmed. Very cool. Taiwan Walker. Oh, Gerard Dyson. He was an outfielder for us. Just a quick story on him. I remember, it was probably September or October. He got into an argument with an umpire and it was a really bad call, and he got ejected, which, you know, should happen if you're going to turn around and snap at the umpire. But the fact that that was like his first ejection ever in his career, and he's played several years, that proved that he was right and the umpire was wrong, because he would only argue something he knew was to be worthy of arguing for. So I was proud of him for standing up for himself there and getting the boot, as they say. Zach Godley. I wonder if he goes to church, being a godly man. Anthony Banda. Rookie card. Shelby Miller. Another Gerard Dyson. There's Gerard again. Oh, another David Peralta card, and I have not seen that card before, I don't think. Very cool. Wellington Castillo. Honestly, I do not know that name. That was back in 2016. And followed up by a Zach Godley again. So, very, very nice collection of cards. I missed a lot of the Ahmeds. I put them in the wrong pile, so I'm gonna have to go back through these and separate my PC cards. But Bobby, thank you so much. For obvious reasons, being a D-backs fan, I absolutely love this box of cards. But not many people can say that they've got a numbered autograph card of Bobbi Catalano. So that is really special. Thank you so much for that one. That means a lot to me. It's not going to replace my original Bobby, but it'll stand side by side with it. I love these boxes. Absolutely love the boxes. All right, time to get caught up again. I apologize. I get falling behind here. Yep, I'm doing a collection review. I feel like I'm constructing the Death Star. Okay, Steve. Speaking of Steve, and this goes for you too, Bobby. I hope you're all listening. And SSP as well. Tomorrow, I've got some packages going out in the mail. Steve, yours is going out tomorrow. SSP, yours is going out tomorrow. Bobby, yours is going to be delayed probably until the end of the week, because I'm waiting for something to come in the mail, and there's something in that package that I need to get to you. So I'm going to hold off on sending yours, Bobby, probably until Thursday or Friday, assuming I get the package on Wednesday. So, Bobby, I haven't forgotten about you, but I want to wait until I get everything consolidated into one package. So definitely have something coming out your way at the end of the week. And Steve, yeah, like I said, Steve, keep your eyes open. Tomorrow's mail is going to send something out to you. What's Michael saying here? Kevin, did you post on Gore's Patreon PC list? I'm putting together gifts for everyone and want to make sure you got something. I have not, Michael. I wasn't aware that we were to do that. I will do that. Let me make a note of that too. Gore's Patreon PC. Okay, I will definitely do that, Michael. So you'll get a list of what I like. But if you haven't already gathered, I'm a D-backs fan, specifically, a Goldschmidt fan, and also a Padres fan. So I'm a West Coaster, so anything Padres or D-backs fits the bill. Funkin says, I'm realizing my childhood collection has no reason behind it except it's what was available at the time. I know, right? Yeah, my old box of cards I found from the 80s is just a mess of stuff. Not even really organized, just a cluster of everything. Okay, Donald saying hi to Jose. Funkin says, standing up for one's belief is a great characteristic to have. Absolutely. How is Walker doing in Arizona? Honestly, Donald, not very well. They let him go. last I heard, Donald, Taiwan was heading off to Japan, I think, to play in the Japanese league. That's the truth. Funkin', the fact that you admire that quality and remember an instant he showed it speaks volumes about yourself. Oh, wow. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Steve. I went to a card show yesterday. I think I mentioned it to you in your stream. I had to leave early in your stream, but I already had a few things set aside. But I think you'll like what I found at the card show for you as well. Okay, Kendall's gonna be right back. Okay, Donald, I should have read your earlier chat. I apologize. I missed so much. You know who used to really have the chat down pat? I'm going to take a brief moment here. PapaJay and MamaJay. He's gotten so good. He can do it on his own pretty much now, but I remember early on when PapaJay started his stream, he always had MamaJay somewhere off to the side monitoring the chat. And periodically, you could hear her whisper things to Papa saying, hey, so-and-so said this or so-and-so said that. And that they worked really well as a team together. And that I can see the benefit to doing that because I do miss a lot of good chat. So I apologize. Yeah. So I'm not going to go too far back in the chat. Jason's asking, where's my rookie card? I'm working on one, Jason, actually. I've already gone to the top site, customized, kind of built it up. I've just not pulled the trigger yet and ordered them, but I've played with their programming and setup. So, yeah, I'll definitely get around to doing that. Let me see. Donald's saying it's okay. Walker did not do well here, or he did not like it in Seattle. Okay. Well, yeah, he didn't have a stellar time in Arizona either, so maybe he decided it's time to head out of the country and regroup and gather his skills back up again. Jason needs it to finish my set. Yep, absolutely. Once I get them done, Jason, I'll get them all out to guys that are in this community for sure. Yep. Jose says sad about Kobe and his daughter. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I mentioned earlier, guys, for those of you who are regular followers of my channel and get the notifications, every morning I do my morning devotions. And just this morning, as a matter of fact, just this very morning, I gave a little spiel about how today is the day that you need to get things right in your life because none of us are promised tomorrow. No matter how healthy we are or how good we physically feel, none of us are promised another day. So if you're procrastinating and putting things off because you want to satisfy some fleshly desire for today, that may be the worst decision in your life because tomorrow may never come to rectify things. And of course, speaking from a biblical concept, if you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior yet, and you're putting it off because you're saying maybe tomorrow, you may not have tomorrow. And I won't get preachy on this in this video to you guys, but I just want to let you know that's my personal conviction, and that's what I feel led to share with you guys. It's of utmost importance to me, and it's important for me to share that with you guys because I love you guys so much and care about you. I would love to see you guys, get just find peace and salvation in your life, and that's the only way to find it. So, again, I'm not going to harp on that too much, guys, but I think the Kobe incident should be a wake-up call to all of us saying, here's a man who's 41 years old, impeccable health, a family, a wife, children, as for all intents and purposes living the perfect life, and it just ended like that. He would never have woken up this morning having a clue as to how his day would end up. And that goes to, if it can happen to him, it can happen to any of us. So I just feel it's important to remind everybody that today is the day to get things right in your life, not tomorrow. Okay. So, what did I have to do? Before I wanted to open up this last pack here, I wanted to show you guys... Sorry, Bobby, I'm going to set you back 1 second. Show you some cards that I pulled out of the card show yesterday. Some of you may have noticed, some of you may not have. Being a Padre fan, as you know, I'm a huge Tony Gwynn fan. I've got a couple duplicate sets of cards on the outer edge here. I've got an Ozzie Smith pair and a Tony Gwynn pair. Now, these cards, well, actually, this is the first card that I had in this collection. This is in a hard case. This is an original 1983 Tony Gwynn rookie card. And this is one of my prized possessions, one of my favorite cards in my collection. It might be worth grading. I don't know yet. I may just leave it as is, but it's in very, very good condition. So yesterday at the card show, I was able to pick up, just for I think $1 or $2, one of the reprint cards. This is a 2019 Repro. And you can see there it's a little write-up on them, but it's dated 2019 down there at the bottom. I'm sorry, that's 2016. My mistake. It's 2016. But nonetheless, it's a duplicate of the original. So I kind of enjoy showing the original and the duplicate side by side. And I actually think the original is a crisper picture. Yes, he was definitely a hit master. Ped says, I found my Little League card when I was sorting the other day. That doesn't count. Well, yeah, it counts for you, Peds. It definitely counts for you. You should get his OPG rookie, as I know, right? You're right. You're absolutely right, Jason. That should be on my wish list. Benny Mabe, good afternoon, sir. How are you? I remember you being in here before. It's been a while, though. But I'm glad you're back. So, now that's half the story. The other half of the story is, if you guys saw a few weeks ago, Ken's cardboard, in fact, that's him highlighted up there in the purple card. He sent me a care package, and this was the card on the front of the package. Now, I'd been looking for an Ozzie Smith rookie card for several weeks, if not a couple months now. And I've been going to card shows and seeing them, and they just were always a little outside of my price range at the time. And I opened up this care package from Ken, and lo and behold, I see this on top. Now, I saw that before I showed the audience, so to make it suspenseful and exciting for the audience, I did a slow reveal. I kind of did this number, and I was like, my goodness, this thing is like mint. The corners are perfect, the centering's perfect. He sent me a $500 card, and then I turned it over and realized he sent me a reprint. A 50-cent reprint. So I kind of fell for the prank. He didn't mean to prank me, but I kind of took it as one. And so anyway, after getting this card, it really inspired me to get an original. So yesterday while at the card show, I was able to come across some, and there was a guy was selling 4 of them, and this is the best one I could find. The corners are not all that perfect. I'll zoom in and see the corners are nicked up a little bit, but it's the best centering card that he had available. And for all the Ozzie Smith cards I've seen, this is a 79 tops, by the way. All of his rookie cards I've seen, the centering is horrific. So even though I took a hit on the corners, I chose this one because the centering was so good. So, again, it's kind of cool having an original with the replica right next to it. See, there's the back of it. So there's my Padres rookie card collection and reprint. So I think they make a nice little coupling there. 1 second here while I take a sip of my coffee. All right. So then some of the other things I picked up at the show. I picked up a few relics. Let's see what you guys said. Michael, you can pick up Smith rookies in good condition. Yeah, I got that one for $20, to be honest with you. I talked them down a little bit, and I got it for $20. So, yeah, you can get them for $25 in good condition. I've got the Gary Carter collection, Ozzie tops, and OPC rookies. Oh, cool. Yep. All right. So these are some of the other cards I picked up. This first one here, hopefully the glare is not too bad. It's a Randy Johnson relic piece. It's when he was with the D-backs, after he played with the Mariners. I don't know. It's a very dark card to begin with, so it may not be coming out very well in the light. But it's also numbered. It's numbered out of 175. So that, to me, that was pretty cool. This was a pretty cool find. I picked up a Craig Biggio triple threads, numbered out of 27. 7 out of 27. Of course, being a Hall of Famer. And father of Kevin Biggio, the modern day rookie. I thought that was a pretty nice card, so I picked that one up. And my third relic I got was this one here. It's a bat piece, and it's for Larry Walker. And I thought, that's pretty appropriate, seeing as though he just got in to the Hall the other day. So there's a Larry Walker bat piece relic card. So I grabbed those. And I picked up some autos too while I was there. I got some, some autos that some people would laugh at, and they're kind of cheaper guys, but the price was right, so I couldn't say no. Forgive me, guys. I'm out in the garage. This is where I film, is in my garage, and it's really cold out here, so I gotta sip my warm coffee. Hey, Frank's with us. Good to see you, bud. Yep. I was just showing off my my Padres pickups. I got the Ozzie Smith rookie. And yeah, so that was cool. So anyway, here are the autos that I picked up. Say what you want. Some people love them, some people hate them. But Ryan O'Hearn. But I just thought the card itself was spectacularly beautiful. That blue background with the blue ink on the auto, I thought just popped. So for a couple bucks, I thought, it'd be worth it. Then here's another card. Then I'll be honest with you, I don't know this guy, but the card itself was just too beautiful to say no to. Ryan Messinger. I'm sure some of you all have heard of him. He plays with St. Louis. But to me, that card just screamed, buy me for cheap. So, yeah. That's a pretty one. Then I've got a Brad Keller with the Royals. Now, the story with Brad Keller, I have no allegiance whatsoever to the Royals. I don't know any of the Royals except, well, maybe Brad Keller. But back in August, when I first got back into the hobby, I bought into a break with Eric Jabs, and the only team he had left to buy were the Royals. So I bought it just to participate. And the first pack he opened in that case break was a Brad Keller auto card. So to me, that was exciting. I bought into a break and I got an auto. So just because of that, I kind of collect Brad Keller cards for no other reason than that. And the cards are getting better here as we go, by the way. So this one here, Alec Thomas. Don't know much about this kid. It's a Bowman Best. Young kid, obviously, but he's a D-back. So if he ever amounts to much, it'd be cool to say that I got his early card. But anyway, it's a beautiful card. It's a D-back, so I had to get it. I had to get the D-back. All right, now here's kind of getting into the little more higher-end stuff. That's true, Frank. You never know. And the cards are cheap when they're young. So it's good to get them while they're cheap and prospects. Hey, Truth's with us. Good to see you, Truth. Sorry I missed you earlier. I was going through stuff. Donald's grandma is 99, and she had his brother-in-law by... Donald's grandma is 99? Wow. I'm doing wonderful, Truth. Thank you. Yep, everyone's doing good here. Oh, she's only 2 years older than your brother-in-law? Oh, wow. I think I read that right. All right, so here we go. I got three more cards here to show off before we open up our 2018 pack. So I picked this one up for just a few bucks, actually. I don't think I paid, maybe $5. I don't remember. But a Justice Sheffield on-card auto on a Topps Heritage card, rookie card. So that's one of those cards, you know, you never know. He's a young rookie, but if he amounts to much, it'll be worth it. There we go. Now this card is just beautiful. His autograph is one of the most unique, and actually I'll use the word pretty. It's a pretty autograph, but very fancy. Aaron Nola with the Phillies. But look at the way he does his A for Aaron. It almost looks like a T, but I can see how it's an A. That's Aaron Nola. Frank, the answer to your question is yes. I'll tell you about that here in a second. Good question. I wasn't even going to mention it. I'd forgotten all about it. Not a huge story, but I'll mention it. So yeah, there's Aaron Nola, and the last card I got, which I think is a really cool card. It's a numbered card out of 50. Tommy Pham. Now you're thinking, why on earth would Kevin get a Tommy Pham card? He's with the Cardinals here, which would have been last year, 2 years ago. But then he came from the Rays, but it's because he has now been traded to San Diego. So this is one of the newest Padres, and being a Padre fan, I'm starting to build up a collection of Tommy Pham cards. Sorry, Bobby, I know he was one of your faves back in Tampa Bay, but a lot of trading going on, and it's hard to... You get attached to one player for too long, I don't know. I'm not going to say don't do that, but it makes it harder when they leave. The only problem, and it's not a problem, but you see the little string at the top of the relic there? It's kind of a loose string. At first, it kind of upset me, but then it made me think, you know, if things look too good, then maybe they're not really used. So maybe that is, in fact, a used item. So anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool little triple threads numbered card. Auto and relic. Yeah, it is a nice fan. Hey, D's Cards Break, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you picked up an Nola rookie? That's cool. Yeah, Jose, for those of you who don't know, Jose and I are good friends, and we went to the card show yesterday together. Hey, Gorilla's in the house. Good to see you, Gorilla. I feel weird calling you Gorilla. To me, it just, I don't know. I was never raised to call people gorillas. But I'll call you MG if you don't mind. That's funny. No, I know you don't mind at all. So, yeah, Tommy Pham. But you're getting Hunter Renfroe, though, Bobby. I don't know. I don't know much about Hunter. He was one of their star players for San Diego, but San Diego was not having a stellar year, so they got rid of Hunter and they brought in Tommy, hoping to rebuild their organization. You know, I heard that, MG, and I kind of got excited because, unbeknownst to me, I mean, before I even knew about that possible trade, I had already started collecting some Mookie Betts cards, and I couldn't tell you why. I just did. I got some good deals on him, so I would buy him. So if he does, in fact, move to San Diego, I've already started a pretty good PC on him, so that's exciting. I hope he goes. That him plus Tommy Pham. You can definitely see the Padres organization working on rebuilding and getting a good quality team this year. Kevin Kiermaier's your favorite wherever he goes. Okay. Well, since I feel that same way about Goldschmidt, Bobby, to be honest with you. He was with the D-backs, but then he went to the Cardinals. Now, I have no allegiance to the Cardinals whatsoever. But I still call Goldie my favorite player, even though he's not on my favorite team. So I get you. I totally get that. Yes, I'm a big fan of his. That's a good play on words, Jason. That's good. I like that. Yes, that'll be the big question in San Diego. Who is his biggest fan? The Rays are expected by you to do amazing this year. Absolutely. You know, Bobby, if you're not proud of your own team, then what can you be proud of, you know? You got to root them on. You guys are awesome. This is fun. Hey, Apex. Sorry I missed you earlier. People come and go in and out of here, and I missed a lot of the initial greetings, so greetings to you, sir. Now if they could do also something with the strip. Okay. Hey, Dearman, how you doing? Dearman and Breeze just came in at the same time. Welcome, guys. This is nice. I'm just sitting back, sipping on my coffee, watching the chat, procrastinating, which I just preached about not doing. But I do want to get into this pack. I'm kind of afraid to open it because this is my last chance. This is the last pack of 2018 Series 2 that I've got. And I know once I open this one, then that's it. The hunt for Acuna will be over, for me at least, after this. And then, so after, yeah, I'll open this up and then we'll do a little chatting and then I'll call it a day. I do have to go back to church this evening for our night service. I shouldn't say I have to. I want to. It's a good thing. But I do probably want to go and take a quick nap before we head out. Walmarts have been restocking. Have they really? Here's what I'm interested in knowing, Apex, and this is for anybody out there. Once the 2020 stuff hits the markets, is the 19 stuff going to go on clearance? I don't know. But, if the Series 2 are not being put out on the shelves, which they're not, at least in my neck of the woods, why is that? If they had them in stock, they'd be putting them on the shelves, but they're not putting them on the shelves. So that tells me that they've exhausted their supply, maybe? But I sure haven't seen any of these in a long, long time. So again, I'm kind of thinking that once the 2020s hit, then we'll start to see the 19 stuff ending up on the clearance racks. Oh yeah, Breeze, Bobby, check this out, Breeze. This is something that Topps will do for you. But this card actually came from Topps. Just like, in fact, let me show off Stash's card too. I need to be careful here and not knock things over. I'm sure most of you, and Donald as well, I forgot about this one. So I'm sure most of you are well aware, but if you're not aware, you can go to the Topps website, and on the top bar of the menu, you'll see a word, I think customized or custom cards or something, and you can order your own customized cards from Topps. This one came from Philip Oldenburg Stash. He did it on an old 1986 style card, and then Topps will print up whatever you want to put on your bio on the back, and it's stamped at the bottom, the Topps Trading Company, or the Topps Company. This was Donald's. He called it his rookie card. He got the rookie card stamp. And that's his own design card with his picture on it. And then Bobby did this on is that a 2017? Yeah, I think it's a 2017 card design. and they typically sell them to you in packs of 20. So it makes sense that she got 7 out of 20 here, the number. But yeah, so this is something I want to do, and I think it'd be cool if everybody in the community could do it. That way we could trade cards amongst each other, and display each other's cards. I'm probably going to set these other ones up later, because if I try to set them up now, I'm going to knock everything down and cause a disaster. So I'll do that after the stream. It's not Topps Walmart. It's the distributors, at least in my area. Yep. Yeah, Frank. I think you've got a really nice card. Frank and I were talking about that a while ago, and he kind of spurred me on to get moving on mine. I'd already considered making a card up for myself, but I kind of let it go. But I think Frank re-inspired me to do something about that, so I want to do it, and I hope everybody else does it too. And it's not too expensive. They don't charge an arm and a leg for them either. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Ripping into the 2018 Series 2. The end of a dynasty here. I do have my good luck bell sitting next to me in case I need to ring it. So here we go. There's the security card. I'll just toss that one. Oh, Donald's taking off. Okay, Donald, you have a great rest of your day. You're off to the recording studio. Oh, I got you. I think I know what he means. After the pack. Okay. Oh, Pilly Mama's at the hospital. Okay, Pilly Mama, I hope everything is going to work out just fine there. Whatever you got going on. All right, so here we have Wilmer Defoe with the Nationals. Troy Scribner, rookie card with the Angels. Josh Bell, Future Stars card with the Pirates. Chad Pinder with the Athletics. Robert Louis Stevenson. No, I'm just kidding. Robert Stevenson with the Reds. Nick Tropiano with the Angels. Shohei Ohtani. Ding, ding, ding. Is this the... No, it was the 19. That's actually his rookie card, isn't it? I'm not sure. Guys, is this Shohei's true rookie card? All right. We got a hit. We got a hit right out of the bat here, which is awesome because I was afraid my last pack would be a dud. The base rookie. Sweet. I've seen so many rookie cards for him, but I don't know if I've ever seen his original rookie. This does not look familiar to me, so now it is put away safely. Very cool. He has one pitching and one batting. Okay. I think it's the batting one that I may have seen in the past. Okay, getting back to it here. We got AJ Minter. Julius Chasen with the Brewers. Sandy Alcantara with the Marlins. Eric Thames with the Brewers. Daniel Nava with the Pirates. Alex Cobb with the Orioles. I bet it was cool growing up with that name, being a baseball player. People probably associating you with Ty Cobb. Carlos Ramirez, rookie with the Blue Jays. Speaking of the Blue Jays, there's the team card. Matt Chapman. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard. In fact, he did I just saw a video this morning that he had produced. Kind of like a Matt Chapman special. So shout out to Ken there on this one. All right, let me get caught up here real quick. Yeah, the Maria. Yeah, thank you, Frank. Yeah, I honestly have not seen that rookie card before. Like I said, the market's flooded with the other ones, the other variations. In fact, I think I've only seen him wearing the red uniform, not the white, in his rookie card, so that's pretty cool. Lady Spitfire's in the house. Good to see you. There was a baseball coach out of Orange County also. Oh. Oh, no. I only know about Kobe and possibly his daughter, but I didn't know about any of the other 3 people on board. 2019 and 2020 has one in each series, one and other in series 2, so he's in each series. Yeah, it is a great marketing tool. You know, Topps pretty much can control what we collect by just continually producing more and more stuff. Hey, Kendall, you done cleaning the car? Good to know. Good, now you can get back to relaxing a little bit. 9 total. Lady, okay, all I heard this morning was 5 people were on board. I didn't know it was 9, so that's new information. Okay, that's enough staring at Mr. Chapman here. Moving on, we got Robert Zellman with the Mets. Alex Gordon with the Royals. Ooh, Adam Jones. All-star card. That's pretty cool. Adam Jones, of course, he's most known for his Oriole playing, but he was a D-back last season. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Max Scherzer, pitcher for the Nationals. Ooh, we got a couple legends in the making here. We got a Christian Yelich, as well as a Charlie Blackmon blue variation. Very cool. Is that one numbered? It is not numbered, but it's still a like a blue parallel. I know, you're right, Lady Spitfire. Everyone controls what we do. Yep, and 6,000 inserts and parallels, right? Wow. Okay. Oh, it's not the Brave we were looking for, but it's a Brave. Danny Santana. Cameron Maben with the Marlins. Sam Dyson for the Giants. Ooh, Bryce Harper card. I don't say ooh because I like him. I just say ooh because his cards are popular. I don't particularly care for the gentleman too much, but I'm just curious why that one was upside down, but it just was. Tyler Anderson of the Rockies. Oh, they're going to play this game with me now. Upside down. Tommy Joseph with the Phillies. Oh, we got a Gold Cup card here for German Marquez with the Rockies. Chris Taylor for the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas for the Marlins. Jason Castro for the Twins. Greg Bird with the Yankees. Okay, we got three to go here, guys. I don't think it's going to happen, but it was a fun hunt nonetheless. Scott Schebler with the Reds. Matt Strom with the Padres. And our final card is a Michael Brantley with the Indians. Not a bad card, seeing as though he ended up in Houston and made it to the World Series. And that's all I'm going to say about the Astros in the World Series. But there you go. Listen Well's with us. Good to see you. Listen Well is close to awesome. That is awesome. Oh, really, Frank? I think I've heard the name Greg Bird. I just don't know anything about him. Probably because he was always injured, so he didn't get much play time. So there we have it for 2018 Series 2. That'll be the last pack I'll probably ever find. Probably ought to keep the wrapper just for posterity's sake. Spitball Bros is with us. Good to see you. You know, you look like a big guy in the picture, so I bet he could hit. So it's 3:30 here on the West Coast. I don't want to leave, guys. If y'all want me to, I'll find something else to crack open. We still got 14 in the stream. Let me see if I can dig up something. Let me see. Yeah, listen, Will, I think we're all pretty well shocked about that news. You're in good company if you feel that way. But it just reminds us not to take life for granted, you know? You never know what the day brings. None of us are promised tomorrow. I've said that 100 times, and I'll say it 100 times more. So it teaches us a good lesson that we need to embrace today and every day as if it were our last. Have a great rest of your day. Lights, camera, and action. What's next on the agenda? Well, Donald, if you got to run, you got to run. I understand. I actually, if you guys want to hang around for a little while longer, I do have a Fairfield box. I know it's not Fairfield Friday, but I feel like ripping into more stuff today. I don't want to stop after that 2018. You guys want me to crack open this Fairfield? Rip it. I didn't really suspect anybody would say, nah, leave it alone. Listen, well, I did the same thing. I got home from church. First thing I did, turn on the TV set, and the news was broadcasting the message. So, head back to Blomdahl Studios. That's awesome. All right, Donald, we'll be in touch, buddy. Take care of yourself. I'll let you know if we get any autographed King Griffey Jr.'s out of here. Yeah, listen, well, in case you're not aware, if you're not subscribed to me or you rang the notification bell on my channel, but every morning at 5 o'clock Pacific time, I upload a morning Bible devotional. And just this morning, that's what makes this so interesting. my message this morning, and my devotionals are only 5 to 6 minutes long at the most, but this morning's devotion, I went out of my way to tell everybody that tomorrow is not promised to any of us. We should never live our life saying, I'll get my life right with the Lord tomorrow or next week or when I'm ready, because tomorrow may never come. So therefore, today is the day of salvation. Today is the day that you need to get your life right with the Lord and secure your salvation, because you never know when you're going to take your last breath. And I can guarantee you this morning when Kobe Bryant woke up, he probably had his whole day planned out in his mind, where he was going to go, what he was going to do, and probably what he was going to do tonight for dinner. And obviously now we know that all those plans are not going to come to fruition because the Lord had different plans for him. So I just hope and pray that he was saved and that he knew the Lord Jesus Christ. And that's all we can do is hope and pray for each other. And for ourselves, we need to ensure that we make that decision before it's too late. So yes, I hope and pray that he got his life right with the Lord prior to this morning, for sure. So, all right. Fairfield time. I have not got a hit out of Fairfield, guys, in probably a month and a half or two. I've been on a dry spell here. We'll call it the Fairfield drought. I was getting a hit probably every other week. And then it just seems like these last couple months I've gotten nothing. So I think we're really due for a hit. As you know, Fairfield advertises that 1 in 4 boxes contain a hit. And I've probably opened up a dozen boxes and gotten nothing lately. So let's break that streak today. Our center pack is going to be a sealed pack of 1993 Leaf. It feels a little crackly to me. I hope that's not a sign of a bricked pack, but we'll see. We'll get to that. We'll open that up at our halfway point in the stream. Kevin, you said a mouthful there. I got chills hearing you say that. Oh, well. Yep. Thank you, Frank. But it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Remember those Fairfield $20 boxes with lots of packs and hits? I looked over some cards and had pulled. Really? You found a Lindor? Cool. Oh, it's okay. Listen, well, so a hit is considered an autograph card or a relic card. And what I mean by relic is what the companies will do is, for example, let me show you. This is a card that's got 2 hits in it, actually. This is an autograph card. That's an actual autograph by the player. But it also contains a piece of uniform that he wore. This is a game-used piece of jersey that he wore. That's what we consider a relic. So if you hear the word relic, we're just referring to some item that he was wearing or using in a game. And of course, an autograph is an autograph. So that's what Fairfield means when they say 1 in 4 boxes contain a hit. 1 in 4 boxes contain either an autograph card or a relic card. Fairfield's now fraud field. That's good, Frank. I hate to say that, though, because I've been a proponent of Fairfield since I found out about them. And I still am a huge Fairfield fan. Even if you don't get hits, they're just fun to open. I'll be honest with you. For $5 a box, you get a few moments of pure joy. Just kind of like that feeling you had when you were a young kid opening cards. It kind of brings back those memories. And so for me, that the $5 is worth it, even if you don't get a hit. But at some point, and I'm at that point now where it's like, come on, Fairfield. 12 boxes at least that I've opened without a hit. It's time. So, and remember, you can also, a hit is whatever you want it to be. If, for example, I'm a Diamondbacks fan. So if I pull a Diamondbacks card out of here, to me, that's going to be a hit. Or a Padres card. Not a whole lot of Diamondback cards in Fairfields because Fairfields typically contain older cards. And I should say older by saying pre-98 because 98 is when the D-backs became a team. So I don't get a whole lot of Diamondbacks out of this stuff, but it's still fun looking. There you go, Truth. It's like a box of chocolate. You're absolutely right. So let's rip into it and see what we get here. All right, we got the front card's going to be an Austin Dean with the Marlins. And I got a bunch of backwards cards here. All right. Dave Cochran with the Seattle Mariners. Ooh, I like this one. This is a two players I PC, primarily Tony Gwynn, but then also Benito Santiago on the Padres leaders card. That's like a dual PC hit there. Set that one aside. Cardinals leaders card. Greg Harris with the Padres. Well, that's different. Chevy set card. The 92 Camaro Z28 convertible. Who put this out? The Heartbeat of America. Collect a card. It's a General Motors card. Huh. I've never heard of such a card. So there you have it. The Camaro Z28. Last thing I thought I'd pull today would be a Camaro card. Yeah, that is a cool card, Gorilla, for sure. Yeah, I'm showing my age when I see the backs of the cards. I know how old they are. Yep. If you're old enough to remember opening these up when they were new cards, you're old. Yep. Love Tony Gwynn. Yeah, you got the same problem too, Bobby, huh? Because the Rays are not that old. Okay, Jason. Well, I'm saying goodbye to you, but I guess you can't hear me because you turned the sound off. So have a great rest of your day if you play this back later and hear it. The hobbyist, you had a Z28. Well, there you go. Now, here's the trick. Trying to get that card autographed. That'd be a trick. TTM, a Chevy Camaro. All right. Hector Villanueva with the Cubs. Bruce Bhakti, or Bochte. Bhakti. Candy Maldonado. Pat Hengen for the Blue Jays. That's a pretty cool card. Mike Stanley with the Rangers. Mike Campbell with the Mariners. Here's a Padre. Derek Lilliquist. Kevin Reamer with the Rangers. Mitch Williams with the Rangers. And another thing, too, before we get too far into this box is don't forget, we got to find that duplicate card. Fairfield always has a duplicate somewhere in the pack, so we'll see what that's going to turn out to be. Darryl Strawberry. Dave Johnson. Joe Hesketh. Wally Backman. Billy Hatcher with the Reds. Ron Darling. Steve Lyons with the White Sox. Fred Manrique with the White Sox. Ray Quinones with the Mariners. Jim Sundberg with the Cubs. Wally Backman was arrested by me. Frank, I'm curious about that statement. Kendall's calling no duplicate. Yeah, he lives near you? And you arrested him? Like literally? Like, really arrested him? Mark Williamson? Jeff Stone. Now, there's an original 83. Look at that. Jeff Zahn on an original 83 card. Jermaine Dye. Oh, he was arrested by you, like near you. Okay. I thought you meant he was arrested by you, like literally you did the arresting. Okay. I got you now. Reggie Williams. Okay, Kendall called no duplicate, so we'll see if that stands true here. Rick Sutcliffe with the Cubs. Keith Miller with the Mets. Randy Reddy with the Padres. Morris Madden with the Pirates. Andy Van Slyke. Ooh, nice Mike Piazza card there. Mike Piazza, 1996. Brett Saberhagen. Gary Sheffield. Bruce Hurst. Jimmy Key. Craig McMurtry. Tim Tuffle. Red Sox leaders card. Kurt Wilkerson. John Candelaria. Ooh, there's a good one. Steve Finley with the Astros. And in similar fashion to Luis Gonzalez, who was also with the Astros, they both ended up on the Diamondbacks later in their career. So Steve Finley there in his pre-Diamondback days. Mark Lewis with the Indians. Rich Yett with the Indians. Ozzie Guillen with the White Sox, and a Mark Hill with the White Sox. So there we go, halfway through. No duplicate and no hit. Yeah, Gorilla, I thought the exact same thing. The way I read that, I'm like, oh, we got a cop in our ranks here. That's funny. I think I pulled a Dave Justice. Didn't I pull a Dave Justice Truth that I sent you? I'm pretty sure I did, Truth. So if you're referring to me, then I'm the one. If not, then you can say two people have opened it. I'm pretty sure I've gotten Justice out of Fairfields. Here we have a Mark Lemke with the Braves. Dickie Knowles with the Indians. Kent Tekulve with the Phillies. I always remember him as a Pirate. That's every time I hear that name, I think of his Pirate uniform. Okay, we got Ron Darling with the Athletics. Larry Anderson with the Astros. Paul Gibson with the Tigers. Ooh, I see we finally got a hit here in a second. We got a Hall of Famer coming. Jeff Treadway, rookie card. But there's an Alan Trammell, Detroit Tigers Hall of Famer. So we'll set that one aside. Oh, I was the one, Truth? Okay, because I remember doing it. That I definitely do remember. You stole a penny on a sidewalk. Tom Filer with the Brewers. Andres Galarraga. Let's turn it around. Bruce Benedict with the Braves. Jose Lind with the Pirates. Jimmy Key. We got Gary Varsho with the Cubs. Lance Blankenship for the Athletics. And Gene Harris with the Mariners. Then we have a checklist. There's a Joe Carter card. Nice glossy Stadium Club finish. Barry Jones. Okay, Bobby, you have a wonderful evening. And Bobby, hey, thank you so much again for everything. That box was phenomenal. I appreciate it so much. And your numbered card, personal card was just phenomenal. Thank you. I will proudly display that with the others in the back. I appreciate that. Okay, Gary Thurman with the Royals. Junior Ortiz with the Indians. Don Slott. Marquise Grissom. Brooke Jacoby with the Indians. Brad Moore. Dave Palmer. Don Ossie. Ooh, there we go. Larry Walker. I just pulled this card the other day, as a matter of fact. So that's our newest Hall of Famer. So I will set that one aside with Mr. Trammell. Shane Raleigh. Scott Fletcher. Kevin Moss rookie card. We have a Brett Tomko with the Cincinnati Reds. Rod Booker. Scott Geraltz. Dennis Cook. Bob Nepper. Joe McGrain. You know what just dawned on me, guys? I started the second half and I forgot to open up that Leaf 93. So I'll do that here in a second. Yeah, it is. I pulled that card, I want to say a week or two ago, out of a 90 pack, a wax pack. Yeah, it's clean too. Corners are in good shape. Dave Henderson. Jeff Supan. Jerry Brown. Bob Kipper. Jose Vizcaino. Terry Harper. Kirby Puckett. There we go. Another Hall of Famer. So that makes 3 so far. Mike Aldrate. Yeah, they never figured he'd make the Hall of Fame, so they threw it in there. TTM him if you can. Does he sign TTM? Well, I guess he does if you recommend it. That would actually be a beautiful TTM card. All the different colors going on there. That would make for a beautiful TTM. Mike Aldrate. Kurt Stillwell. And here's some newer cards here. We've got, Scott Kingery with the Phillies, rookie card. David Boat with the Cubs. Floyd Rayford. And our last 2 cards are going to be Mike Moustakas with the Royals and Francisco Lindor. That's not a bad card. A Fire Lindor card. That's actually a really, really good way to finish off there. So I'll set those 2 cards aside. So that's it for the standard 100 cards. But for some reason, I forgot to open my pack halfway through. Yeah, Kendall, you called it. That might be the second box I've ever opened that didn't have duplicates. Okay, so 93. Series 2. I have no idea. Wasn't Jeter in 93? But I don't know if he's in this series, though, by the way. Just... a little sticking, but not too bad. I can feel. They're all backwards. Ooh, hey, look at this front card here. Well, it's stuck, but we'll get to it here. Okay, we got Greg Olson. Let me get this one out of the way. Because look at that. We got a Frank Thomas card. And that is a clean card. A little paper loss on the side there. I don't know if you can see that. Where it's stuck a little bit. But not too bad. Roberto Hernandez with the White Sox. Greg Swindell with the Astros. Yep. Look for the Frank Thomas insert. Well, maybe that's it. That could possibly be one of the insert cards. Willie Wilson with the Cubs. David Need with the Rockies. Paul O'Neill with the Yankees. Sean Berry with the Expos. Billy Ripken with the Rangers. Bob Wickman with the Yankees. Willie Wilson with the Cubs. Chito Martinez with the Orioles. Carlos Baerga with the Indians. Ivan Calderon with the Red Sox. Mark Guthrie with the Twins. Mike Bilecki with the Indians. And, oh, not a bad finish. We got Roger Clemens with the Sox and then Jeff Conine with the Marlins. But there we go. Roger Clemens, that's a nice clean card. I actually see no damage to it whatsoever. So I'll call that in the Frank Thomas card, probably the 2 hits of the pack there. So, you know what might have been the hit for the Fairfield might have been this card right there. That might have been the hit of the box. Because other than that, the only other one I had was really, well, the Padres leaders card, the Alan Trammell, the Larry Walker. That may take the cake now that he just got in the Hall of Fame. The Kirby Puckett, the Mike Moustakas, and of course the Francisco Lindor Fire card. And then there's our 2 out of the 93 Leafs. Yeah, TTM that Z28, that would be cool. They send you back a little imprint of like a tire mark or something. Little tire tread, little square. Oh, that's one of them? Okay, it's a mini set? Okay, cool. Is it the rookie? Oh, who knows? Who knows? Boy, that is unique, though. Not a bad looking card. It's got the 90s look to it, obviously, but it's still a very nice looking car. Has anyone else gone to Cooperstown? No, I have not. Kendall? Well, there really isn't. Really, all I could find was down here at the bottom, Frank, on the bottom left. But it's just the trademark is licensed under Collect-A-Card. So then for the Collect-A-Card, I went to the other corner, and you see that little emblem there? If it'll focus. Anyway, it says Collect-A-Card down there in the corner. Yeah, some third-party company. Who knows? Could have been done on somebody's computer. Lots of card shops up there. Being from the West Coast, I don't get up to the Northeast too often, unfortunately. I've been to New York State. I've been to the city, but I've not really traveled around the state too much. Oh, that's cool. You got to see Chipper Jones inducted. That's cool. Awesome. Well, guys, we've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes or so now, so I am going to run in and grab a bite to eat, maybe take a quick nap before I head back to church for tonight's night service. But I want to thank everybody so much for joining me, especially today being a day that, as we all know, we all got home, turned on the TV, and heard the sad news about Kobe. So, given that, I still appreciate you guys taking the time to come in and joining me in the chat. It gave us a little chance to talk about it. Got a little philosophical and theological, which I don't mind personally because I love that stuff. I mean, I'm studying theology right now, and I'm in the ministry myself, so I felt fortunate to be able to share my beliefs and ideas with you guys, and I thank you all for listening and being there for one another, because we all, and not just this Kobe thing, but we all come to our chat, the YouTube channels, with issues. Very rarely does everybody come in the chat that's having a wonderful, perfect day. We all have something going on in the background, and maybe we use YouTube as our escape from that crisis. But it's comforting to know that if you come into the channels, especially, and I'll promise it in my channel, I can't speak for everybody, but if you come into my channel, you will be respected, you will be cared for, you will be taken into consideration. If you have an issue or a problem, you can address it here. If you need prayer, I will give you my promise that I will pray for you and lend any support and help that I can offer you guys. That's what we're here for as a community. That's what a community is. It's a group of like-minded folks that work together for a benefit and to achieve a goal. And that's what we're all in here for. And I hope that you all feel the same way and are willing to open up yourself to help others as well. Don't just rely on the host to be that source of help, although I don't mind taking on that burden, but I appreciate when you guys try to help each other out in the background as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that, man. Just keeping it real. Just being who I am. So Truth, it looks like Truth's heading out. He's saying his goodbyes. Pete Rose was in your town giving autos. That's cool. Yeah, Truth, you are like one of the most positive people. You put a smile on everybody's face every time you jump into a chat. You are awesome. So, alrighty, guys. Well, with that, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to sign off, head in, grab a bite to eat, and then finish off the rest of my afternoon. So thank you guys again for sharing this with me and joining me. I get to sort through all this mess now, but that's fun. But I'll do that in the background. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless every one of you, and I hope to see you guys again on my Take It Back Tuesday, which will be in a couple days. So until then, we'll see y'all later. God bless. Goodbye.